And introducing his opponent on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white and black. Yesterday, he weighed in at 117 pounds, 8 ounces. His professional record, a perfect one. 19 fights, 19 wins, no losses, including 9 KO victories. Representing Ireland, fighting out of Belfast. Please welcome the World Boxing Super Series #1 seed, the reigning and defending WBA Bantamweight Super Champion of the World, Ryan Burnett.
Let's go, Ryan.
Okay, fellas, spoke to you both in the dressing room. We both know I expect. Keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both of you watch your heads in close. Good luck to you both. Touch close. Good luck, lads.
So a classic crossroads encounter about to take place here at the SSE Hydro Arena in Glasgow. The young champion Ryan Burnett taking on the 35-year-old former 4-weight world champion Noñito Donaire. And we are underway. The first of a scheduled 12 3-minute rounds. The WBA Super World Bantamweight Champion Ryan Burnett making the second defense of that title, facing off against a man who has accomplished so much in the boxing ring. It's Donaire wearing the black trunks trimmed with orange. Immediately looking to get to work with a speculative right hand is the champion Ryan Burnett, wearing the white trunks trimmed with black.
Well, the first thing you notice is how big is the Donaire look. His back is absolutely massive. But it's imperative, I think, for me, for Burnett to start fast, keep a high pace, as he likes to fight at a high pace, but to make the older man has been around a long time, make him work hard, but also be very, very safe, because Donaire still carries out plenty of power in either hand.
Noñito Donaire coming off against a loss against Carl Frampton over at the SSE Arena in Belfast. That was up at featherweight. Good left jab from Ryan Burnett. Now shooting it out from his belt line. Moving to the perimeter of the boxing ring after starting the round on the front foot. But even in that contest, Carl Frampton attested that Donaire carries plenty of pop. I suppose the key question is, Barry, how much has the weight cut taken away from Donaire? Will he be as effective in this version of 118 as he was during his majestic pomp some 7 years ago?
And that's why I feel it's imperative for Burnett to keep it at a high pace, because if he has struggled for weight, which he must have, been boxing at a higher weight for so long, and have a big weight drop down, then he might be a little bit weight drained. So you keep making for a high pace, make him suffer, make him look in. That's lovely there from Burnett, nice fast hands.
Donaire trying that vaunted counter left hook as Burnett with sharp shooting effectiveness. Beautiful left jab from Burnett off a faked right hand. He didn't pull the trigger on the backhand and just twisted in a bayonet of a left jab.
The move before the jab was better than the actual punch itself, wasn't it?
Left hook to the body and then right hand over the top from Donaire. On the front foot early on. Burnett did well to raise the right hand and block the attempted left hook. There's a good right hand in at mid-range from Donaire.
He's got to remember to move his feet, Burnett, after he throws punches, successful or not. He's got to keep moving those feet straight after, especially that little pivot on the front foot. That's good there again from Ryan Burnett. See, Donaire got so much power, he don't have to hit you on the chin. Hit you on the chest, on the arms, and you'll feel it and you'll start to panic.
Closing seconds, what has been a high-tempo opening round between two skillful operators.
Just a little bit stuck on those legs. Remember, the start of the fight is to make him uptight and make him predictable. So don't just lead with the shot, keep him guessing, keep him guessing. When you showed that and didn't give it and then snap the jab, it landed. Yeah. Remember, as soon as you trigger, he's going to try and duck or time. Make it unpredictable. Yeah. Make it unpredictable. That cocky speed, that's the frame of mind you've got to be in. You understand? Yeah. Let him have a fight and just let him have mid-air.
Looking good. Good first round. Let's utilize the jab just a little more. That's it. That's it. Okay?
Nope, I got it. Second serve, round 2.
So into the second round then. World Boxing Super Series quarter-final action. Out behind a sharp-shooting left jab to begin this second round is Donaire. Then there's an exchange of jabs right near the logo at center ring here. What a right hand from Burnett. Rapier-like quickness and landing right on the button. Donaire was keen to hold on, and Burnett now relaxed and composed in front of his man. Adam Booth saying in the corner that Nonito Donaire isn't as quick as he anticipated. But when I spoke with Adam Booth in the lead up to this contest, what he did say is out of all the champions that he has trained, all the boxers that he's worked with, he said Nonito Donaire is the most technically accomplished opponent he's ever had to get one of his boxers ready for.
And that's why, even though it was a beautiful right hand, so well timed there from Burnett, he has to stay switched on all the time with someone like Nonito Donaire. However old he is, whether he's on the slide or whether he's not, you know, Booth's right, he's got so much technical ability and power that you can't switch off for a second. But to be honest, it's been a fantastic stab so far for Ryan Burnett. It really has. He's really focused, concentrated. Every punch is purposeful.
Lead left hand was a nice shot, partially blocked by the glove. Good right hand to the body from Burnett. Left hook in response from Donaire. Then a chopping right hand on the inside from the Filipino Flash. But look at that for another stabbing jab shot out from the belt line from the champion.
Just got to be careful when he rolls underneath the punches. Burnett not to come up too tall. He come up too tall. Could he drag that left hand though? He's open for that chopping right hand, and he got caught with one a few seconds ago. So just be aware of the roll in, roll out. Little turn after.
Terrific use of the left hand. You see the man through the ropes on the far side, right hand side of the ring there. That's Michael Conlon, former world amateur champion and Olympian in Rio, now a professional, trained by Adam Booth, and here to support Ryan Burnett. His father John Conlon alongside him, coach of the Irish Olympic setup where Ryan Burnett had such success. Beautiful right hand went next to the turnbuckle in the neutral corner from Ryan Burnett. Lead left hook was blocked by the right glove of Donaire. And now Donaire looking to pin his man to the corner, unloading heavy artillery. But Ryan Burnett remaining alert, bobbing and weaving effectively, blocking shots with his gloves, and comes back with a left hook of his own.
Fantastic upper body mover there from Burnett. This is a great little, good tactics here from Burnett. He's got, you see there, look at that. Oh, lovely uppercut. Fantastic shot.
Terrific combination from Burnett, ending with that left uppercut, then a right hand over the top. And so far, Ryan Burnett against the 4-weight world champion of days gone by, Ryan Burnett executing his tactics magnificently.
He's got the faster reflexes, Burnett, the faster feet and the faster hands right now. He keeps boxing like this. Donaire's going to have to take chances, and he'll be open for more shots.
Terrific second round of boxing produced by the champion.
That's as heavy as he can be. And you're making him operate.
Good, oh, it's a fantastic right hand there from Burnett. Just rolling, making Donaire miss with that double jab, and then just lets that right hand go. Beautiful time shot, excellent work. The other body movement of Burnett in that round was absolutely fantastic. It's just showing the faster hand speed, the faster reflexes. That nice little long left uppercut there from Burnett. And he built on the good round he had in the first round, so even better round there in round 2. And he's flying right now, Ryan Burnett.
That's all. Don't get that.
Second set, round 3.
So into the third round then of this World Boxing Super Series Bantamweight quarterfinal. The reigning WBA Super World Bantamweight champion Ryan Burnett making a terrific start to this defense of his crown. Concentrated, alert, boxing effectively on the front foot, fast-fisted combinations, accurate singles, bobbing and weaving in the corner. But Nonito Donaire, always a threat with his acumen ability and experience, but look at that left jab from Ryan Burnett. So sharp and crisp, and unerringly accurate as well.
But he stabs with the left foot when he throws it, so he gets the shoulder involved. So it comes from the waist. It looks like it's a flicking jab. It's actually a real solid shot.
Good right hand from Donaire, and then another one. Ryan Burnett taking punches in the corner, trying to bob and weave, but Nonito Donaire finding his range with that vaunted backhand. Ryan Burnett showing machismo, nodding in the direction of his man as if to say those shots didn't hurt, but the reddening on his face, well, I'm not suggesting that they did hurt, but they were certainly scoring shots. Exchange at close range, both men demonstrating the art of infighting.
But Burnett doesn't need to be there. That's the important factor. He's holding his own in close for sure. He doesn't need to be there. He's an experienced fighter. Donaire knows all the tricks in the book.
Given the level of accomplishment that Adam Bood was alluding to during our conversation ahead of this contest, and they said that can well manifest itself in that you need to be able to do more than one thing, because if you're having success at any portion of the contest, Donaire has so many layers as he takes a good right hand from Ryan Burnett, but so many layers, so many variations to his game, that means you have to bring things that can counter those. So you need plan A, B, C, through to whichever letter of the alphabet you may choose, because that's how complete a boxer Nonito Donaire is.
We'll see, you have to see, oh, it's lovely there. Nice little right hand, left, straight left there from Burnett. You have to say switch on all the time, and I think it's very, and he has. That's a beautiful 1-2 there from Burnett, just staggering back there slightly.
Backed into the ropes with those sharp shooting combinations. Terrific speed in evidence from Ryan Burnett. But Donaire, remember what a crisp counter puncher he is at his best. Scored one of the best knockouts, well, I don't think it's hyperbole to say of all time, when he uncoiled that left hook against Vic Darchinyan, going backwards on the retreat and just uncorked a left hook that ruined Vic Darchinyan. Everybody refers to Sugar Ray Robinson's left hook as he comes to work with a left uppercut and left hook. Then getting to work again with a left hand underneath his Nonito Donaire. Burnett covering up, but some of those punches were getting through. All action third round in this bantamweight quarterfinal.
Can't move it. Try for a shot there. Last up sec on the waistline.
At the end of the round here, we've seen Donaire's success there. Burnett using that upper body movement, but sometimes it's just better just to keep the hands up and block shots. To be fair, he rode some of those shots here, Burnett, but took a few days earlier in the round where Burnett was most dominant here for most of the round with the sharper reflexes, lovely little combinations.
You were smart after, but then you gave up that game. Maintain that game. Do you understand?
Second serve, round 4.
Into the fourth round then of what has been a cracking contest so far. High quality as Ryan Burnett, the WBA Super World Bantamweight Champion, defending his crown against the Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire. He just got through with a right hand success which came behind a double left jab. And he's going looking for that straight right cross once again. As well as that picture perfect left hook he uncoiled against Vic Darchinyan and also scored 2011 knockout of the year. And he left his opponent scrambling and shadow boxing on the canvas. Absolutely sensational single left hook once again against Fernando Montiel. And that is a reminder, a permanent reminder of the type of punching power that Nonito Donaire possesses.
Burnett getting through a nice little sharp right hand there, but the more he makes Donaire miss, which is what he's doing right now, the more Donaire tense up, and that just slows down the punches a little bit more, tires him out. He gets that little bit of panic made set in. Though Donaire's experienced enough to realise that he's not always going to be successful and has to sort of find a different way around that. But the hand speed at the minute just troubling Donaire. Burnett being able to get off first and then get out.
Well, we characterize this as a crossroads fight in terms of accomplishment. Ryan Burnett, the young undefeated champion, competing in his 20th professional contest tonight, a perfect 19-0 coming in. But Donaire has more knockouts than Burnett has had fights. Of his 38 victories, 24 of them have come inside the distance. And that just gives you an idea as to the amount of time Donaire has spent in the game and at the top level.
Just slow down the pace a little bit here, Burnett, and just allowing Donaire to get back in with this. That was get a bit of range in that left hand now, Donaire.
Oh my goodness! Now I think he suffered a back injury here. He was pivoting on the back foot, and Ryan Burnett's in real trouble, and he's not from a punch. Oh my goodness! What a dramatic circumstance here. Ryan Burnett pivoting with his back foot in the canvas and had to take a knee. Dramatic developments here in the closing stages of the 4th round. Oh my goodness, Donaire now teeing off on what is effectively a sitting target. Burnett can't get out of the way of the punches. And the terrific movement from the waist, when he's not able to employ it at this juncture. He appears to have suffered a back injury, and he takes another stunning right hand to the head. Biggest crisis of Ryan Burnett's career, and the back's gone again. Ryan Burnett in desperate trouble here. And I don't think he was from a punch. He is holding the top of his right glutes, and he's making his way back to the corner. Let's listen in.
Okay. Your legs straight.
Well, he looks like he's just going to throw a right hand and something pulls on the back there. Oh, unbelievable. Talk about bad luck, that's terrible. And he's literally boxed up his skin. He just turned the corner to Alan Booth. I can't throw a right hand.
Sit down.
That's it, they're calling it off.
It is all over. What a dramatic turn of events we have just witnessed here at the SSE Hydro Arena in Glasgow. Ryan Burnett has been dethroned as the WBA Super World Bantamweight Champion, unable to answer the bell for the 5th round after suffering a debilitating and bout-ending injury in round number 4. Absolutely desperate for the now former champion. His perfect record coming to an end in the most bizarre of circumstances. Nonito Donaire, no celebrations from him. A consummately classy individual. He's now a bantamweight world champion once again. Remember, he was the WBC and WBO bantamweight champ between 2011 and 2012. But because of this freak occurrence, he now adds world championship honors at 118 around his waist once more.
He just misses, I think that's what it is. Maybe he didn't catch the target, just misses to have pulled something out of the joint there. That's absolutely devastating because he was boxing tremendously well. I feel for the kid, I really do. It's heartbreaking. Not just to win a world title, you know, he was a real talented kid. Looked like he was on his way to victory, but you can never tell with someone like Donaire's quality. He was boxing great, the tactics were working perfectly for him. He was getting into his rhythm, and all of a sudden, he misses with a long right hand, something pulls on his back, and you know, I think they made the right decision.